So welcome. This is for the fairy tale enthusiasts. Welcome back to the channel if you're coming back, and welcome if it's your first time. So I guess that is how our person is at the moment, a fairy tale enthusiast. And we are going to use one of the trending films, for example, because it feels like fairy tales gives lessons and insight sometimes, And probably you have experienced so much and you are as patient as how Snow White is. And I hope life is treating all of you in the best way as possible. So let's dive into Disney's 2025 live action Snow White, a reimagining that offers more than just enchanting visuals. And it presents a rich tapestry of metaphorical lessons. Whether you're a long-time fan or new to the story, this film provides a fresh perspective on timeless themes. So let's explore the deeper meanings behind Snow White's journey and how they resonate with our world today. From the very beginning, this adaptation sets the stage for a Snow White who isn't merely a damsel in distress. Instead, she's a proactive, independent young woman striving to reclaim her kingdom and identity. And probably that is what is happening in your life. You just might be struggling to gain back your power and get free. And one of the first metaphorical lessons we encounter is the transformation of Snow White's name. Traditionally, her moniker has been associated with her pale complexion. However, in this version, it's a symbol of resilience. She survived a snowstorm, embodying strength and endurance. And isn't that almost the same for you, probably? Because that is exactly how you are. And in other words, we could say you might be sort of seen as the chosen one to free people from that which is delusional. Her name becomes a metaphor for overcoming adversity, reminding us that our identities are shaped not by circumstances, but by our responses to them. Like she always treated everyone with love and kindness regardless of who they were, and she was always considerate enough to accept people just as how they were. And that just might be how you are too, feeling a need to be loving, kind, no matter what comes your way. And the next thing is, let's discuss the theme of empowerment. Snow White's journey isn't about waiting to be saved. It's about taking action. She challenges the oppressive rule of the evil queen, symbolizing the fight against tyranny and the pursuit of justice. So that just means that we should not sit idle waiting without taking action first. Take the action and let things unravel accordingly. Sometimes you can expect things to unfold when you do nothing about it. Her leadership and courage inspire those around her, teaching us that true power lies in standing up for what's right, even when faced with overwhelming odds. That no matter what happens, stay grounded, because what you do is always an example to others. So we need to be mindful of how we respond and keep focusing on the right goals. So stand for the right, and even if it feels hard, you always get compensated for the right action by God the Most High. Another significant lesson is the importance of self-discovery. Snow White's quest isn't just external, it's internal. She learns to trust her instincts, embrace her strengths, and confront her fears. And that is exactly what you need to do. Trust your instincts and guts, and you will always be guided. Try not to get too distracted by being mindful and staying present, where the truth is definitely going to be shown to you. Her personal growth mirrors the journey many of us undertake in finding our true selves, reminding us that self-awareness is key to personal empowerment. Get to self-loving yourself and do yourself a favor that will be long-lasting and will even be passed on from generation to generation, using you as an example because you made the right choice. So keep loving yourself. Finally, the film delves into the complexities of good versus evil. The evil queen isn't portrayed as purely malicious. Her actions stem from deep-seated insecurities and a desperate desire for validation. And this nuanced portrayal challenges us to look beyond surface level judgments and understand the underlying causes of negative behaviors. Because when you understand whom you are dealing with, it is easier to be empathic and not be too quick to be judgmental, and that which will make you make mistakes that you might regret later. So in conclusion, Disney's 2025 Snow White isn't just a fairy tale. It's a reflection of our world, offering valuable lessons on resilience, empowerment, self-discovery, and understanding. It's a reminder that each of us has the power to shape our own story, that you have the power to get that which you feel you need or want. So thank you for joining me on this journey through the metaphorical lessons of Snow White. If you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. And I hope with that, it helps someone. And until next time, keep believing in the magic within you. And with much love, take care of yourselves, and God bless.